I got 2 areas done. It costed me around, when I came to Canada back in 2016, there was this Groupon deal. Why did you mess up with your face? And oh my God, guys, it hurts. I got this swear reaction, guys. There are a lot of new ones that have come since that session. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about my permanent laser hair removal experience. I'm going to share every detail, how my experience was, where I got it done, and am I happy with the entire experience? Is it worth it or not? It is not IPL laser. IPL laser usually it's quite inexpensive, but this one is pretty expensive. If I tell you the prices, you will be like, oh my God, Kirat, you paid so much. But that is how much they cost, like this particular location. And I heard really good reviews. I knew a few people. So yeah, we'll talk about everything in this video. If you're interested in learning about my experience about permanent hair removal, so stay tuned, watch this video till the end. All right, so I'm going to have my coffee because I'm shooting this video quite late today. So bear with me. So the first thing is from where I got my permanent hair removal. I got it from Ideal Image. It was in Langley location, and I heard really good reviews about that place, and I know people personally who got their permanent hair removal from there, and they had really good experience. So I thought, okay, I might as well do it too. So the next thing is which body part I got it treated. I got 2 areas done, full face and my underarms, and I have total different experience for both of them. So let me tell you the story. So the first time I got my permanent hair removal was my underarm areas. They say that, it always go with smaller sections, see how your body reacts and if it works for you or not. So I also went for underarms and I was super excited about it. I got it done right before my wedding. So back in 2019, I decided that, okay, I will go with this treatment. It costed me around $750-ish plus taxes, and I had an installment plan. So I paid that in 12 months. So that was nice. And I think I got 9 sittings. Okay, so my experience was, oh my God, it hurts. It's not cool sculpting. It is a proper high-tech machines that they use, and they're not like, the at-home devices. The at-home devices, IPL devices, they just have like a little bit of tingling sensation. But this permanent hair removal, oh my God, it used to hurt me so much, like burn, proper burn, I was like, thank God I'm just starting with the underarms, and after that I did like 9 sittings. In the beginning I did it after like 4 weeks, and then they say that when you see the growth then come in, and then I gradually increased it after 2 months and then 3 months. That's how I got the entire 9 settings. Now mind you, this is expensive. Just for underarms I paid like around $750, but they do tell you like, you have like lifetime guarantee. Okay, you might need few touch-ups. You have to pay very little, like it won't be like that expensive for that session, for the permanent session after, for the touch-ups. I haven't got any touch-ups, by the way, so I don't know the exact pricing, but I know I have an idea. So anyway, after the 9 settings, I was so happy with my results. I didn't see any like hair growth. It's just so perfect. I would suggest everybody, if you are considering permanent hair removal, this area is the perfect spot. You don't have to worry about, shaving your underarms anymore, and you might have a little bit of, hair coming here and there, but it won't be how it used to be. So it worked really well on my underarms. So I was super happy with my results, and after a few years I thought, okay, I might get my face lasered as well, and I would go with the permanent hair removal route too, because I was super satisfied with my underarms. So back in 2020 I decided that, okay, I'm gonna go with the face laser too, and let me get the quotes and all from them and see how much it would cost me. So they had this promotion going on. Usually they always have this promotion, like 70% off or something, and because I was their previous client too, I got a little bit of discount. And my full face laser, they asked me for $2,300 plus taxes or something. Yeah, that was quite expensive. It included full face, like sideburns, upper lip, lower lip, and neck area as well. So full face, and I just went with it. Now I'll tell you the backstory. I didn't have a lot of facial hair on my face. I had sideburns, little bit of sideburns, and I had a little bit of coarse hair, few here and there. I'll tell you how I got it. When I came to Canada back in 2016, there was this Groupon deal. I purchased that, and I went to this just normal salon. I think it was like this lady had it set up at home, and yeah, she was selling her treatments for very less price. I think almost 6 sessions I got that Groupon deal, and I paid $150, and she was doing like with the IPL laser machine, so it wasn't that intense. I got only like 2-3 treatments. I had to go pretty far, and I had to take like 2 buses, 1 SkyTrain, so it was not convenient to me, and I could only make it to 3 appointments, and then I thought, okay, I don't want to do it anymore, and I stopped. And after that I noticed that I got like a little bit of coarse hair, and I was like, oh my god, what is this, and I kept on plucking them. I used facial razor and all to get rid of them, but it used to bother me a lot because I never had any coarse hair. It was after that IPL sessions I got those coarser hair. Before that it was all peach fuzz, very soft hair on my face, so baby looking. If my mom is watching this video, she will be like, oh my god, she just still to date, she just scolds me. She tells me, why did you mess up with your face? You didn't need all this. Now I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I should have avoided that because if I would have avoided that, the peach fuzz you can just easily remove with any face razor or any electronic things. Typically I think you do not need laser for any light hair, light peach fuzz. So yeah, after that I started getting coarser hair, and because that was bothering me, I decided, okay, I'm gonna get like permanent hair removal. I will get rid of my upper lips, I will get rid of the sideburns too, and the coarse hair that I have a little bit. So I was super excited because I was super duper happy with my underarm results. And 2020 September or October, I proceeded with my first session for face laser, and oh my god guys, it hurts. Underarms was nothing. This face laser, it used to burn my face, and I used to just sit. The most difficult area was the upper lips, because the skin is so soft here. You won't believe, I used to get like teary eyes every time, and I used to be like, get super strong every time like I used to go there. I'm like, oh my god, okay, let's just get this done. It used to hurt so bad, so bad. But I wanted to get it done because I was like, okay, I don't have to worry about my facial hair again. All the coarse hair, sideburns, everything will be done. I don't have to do any threading, any upper lip threading or nothing like that. So, and I got almost 9 sessions, I would say. And there was one session, I will put some pictures here, where I got reaction. That was the last session. I got such bad reaction. You won't believe. They were doing it at the highest setting. Mind you, this laser, why it is permanent? Because, it's very intense. It's like proper laser removal. It will remove any your dark coarse hair. After like 3-4 sessions, I noticed that I'm getting coarse hair on my neck. And I never had any coarse hair on my neck. I was like, what's happening? And then I told this specialist that I am seeing these, new coarser hair, and it wasn't there before. She said, yeah, sometimes, the pores get open and then you might see these coarser hair coming, but we will treat them, and then eventually at your very last session, you won't see any. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So I noticed I was getting very few hair on my upper lips, my lower chin, and sideburn area was also getting better after each session. But like I said, there was like new coarser hair coming on my chin area, right here, neck area, hair as well. And I was just waiting like, okay, it will go away after few sessions, and I kept on going. And 9th session came. At the very last session, I remember I got this severe reaction, guys. Now they say when you go for these treatments, this skin laser treatment, you have to be super cautious. You are not supposed to go out in the sun like day before or 2 days before. You should be applying SPF religiously, and yeah, you need to take care of your skin. Like, you need to be super careful. And I remember my last session, just day before, my mom was here and I went out with her, and I did like carry a stole and I covered my face. I tried not to expose my face out in the sun. 5 minutes, I would say, 5-10 minutes. I just took few pictures with her and that's about it. And the next day I had the appointment. I went for my laser treatment and everything went well. And just right after like few hours, my face started getting swollen. I did see that reaction coming after every session. My face would get a little swollen right after my session, but it will go away. I would do the icing and it will get better after a few hours. But this time it was different. Oh my god, the last session, I think it was second last. I'm not wrong. Yeah, it was second last. They were doing at the highest setting and I told them like, hey, this is what happened. What's going on? And they said, oh, go to the doctor if you think it's not getting better. I will add pictures. Guys, I was so scared. I did not vlog that time. I remember my husband was in India. If you guys are coming from my vlogging channel, you might remember there were a few vlogs where I was not there. My husband was putting vlogs of himself and he was not adding my clips. That was the reason, because I had this crazy skin reaction from this laser treatment. Oh my god. My face was this swollen. I took holidays from my work as well. I was just working from home. I told them I can't come. I just got this bad reaction from this treatment. Now I think about it, why it could have happened. I think it was because I had a little bit of sun exposure. I got a little bit of tanning and that reacted, because even though if it was at the highest setting, I had those treatments before too. It never gave me that reaction. So such things do happen when you get this permanent hair removal on your face. Things can go south too. So you have to be very careful. And yeah, and then swelling went down after a couple of days. I think after like a week. I had to go through this for a week and I sent them my updates, and I was taking antibiotics and I was taking the medicine. I didn't go to any hospital or anything, but eventually it was gone. And yeah, and then I went for the last setting, and this time I was like super careful. I did not step out of my house for like 2 days before my appointment. I was like, okay, I'm gonna cover my face. I'm not gonna give any sun exposure. And then I did not get that kind of a reaction on my last setting. Anyway, the moral of the story is, guys, now it's been almost more than a year. I started my session almost in end of 2020. I completed it by end of 2021 and beginning of 2022. And since then, I did not do any touch-ups. But I would say in comparison with underarms, I'm not satisfied with my face, because I have got so many unwanted coarse hair. And now I'm too scared to get that treatment again, because it hurts quite a bit. And I don't want to face that pain again. I don't even want to go for touch-ups. Can you believe? Like, I think about it, I feel like, oh my god, I should get the touch-ups. I'll get rid of my coarse hair that are coming, the new ones. And there are a lot of new ones that have come since that sessions. They were not there before. That's what happens when you do such laser hair treatments. You will start getting your hair, more coarse hair, where you would not see before. That light, that laser would do something to your skin where you didn't have any hair follicles. It will trigger that and you will start getting new coarse hair. So that's what happened with me. I get like so many hair on my neckline to jawline. I don't see any hair on my sideburns. Upper lips are fine. So they got rid of all the hair that were there before. But sadly, the rest of the area where I didn't have any hair, I got like new coarse hair. So that's the sad part. I know that if I go back for touch-ups, I will get rid of those hair too. But to be honest, I'm just too scared to get that treatment. super painful. Yes, I don't want to scare you guys, but it is painful. It was painful to me. Everybody has their own pain tolerance, so I thought I am like, I can take that pain. I did take it for a couple of sessions, for like 9 sessions. Now I just couldn't. I don't have that tolerance anymore. I feel like I can't do it. I would just rather get rid of it with just at-home things. I'll just shave it off or do threading by myself and get rid of those coarse hair. But it does bother me. There are quite many. It's not like you can just ignore them. No, I can't. I have to do it like every 3rd or 4th day. Like I do shave my face now every 3rd or 4th day, or like after a week or so, because those are like very coarse hair. Like I can't see them for long. So anyway, I might get my touch-up session soon, and I did call them Ideal Image that how much will it cost me. You guys give like permanent guarantee, lifetime guarantee, but it's not like you don't pay anything. It was $2,300 for the entire session that I paid, and I did it in installments, so that was nice. And now they say that I have to pay like around $100. They have increased the price after COVID. Earlier it was not that much, around like $50-$60. That's about it for touch-ups, and now they said they have increased the price. It's like around $100 plus taxes. So if I get it done this time, I will record the entire session. I will show you how my skin looks after, how the redness comes in. And yeah, after that appointment, I could not go anywhere. I just used to straight go home, and I didn't used to go out for a couple of hours. I will add the pictures, especially when I got this bad reaction. Oh my god, I was like, oh my god, see, this is what happened. And my mom was so mad at me, and she's like, Hor lela pange, if you know Punjabi. She was so mad at me. Anyway, this was my laser hair experience, guys. I was super satisfied with the underarms. I have no regrets there. But with my face, I will not suggest everybody. If you have like, light peach fuzz, don't go with it. I would say just do face shaving or use that epilating device you can use too, or threading or something. If you can tolerate waxing, you can do that too. I would not advise you to get laser because it can trigger your hair follicles and you might get more coarse hair. Unfortunately, that's what happened with me. I'm not too sure, everybody will act differently. This was my experience, so I'm sharing my experience how it was. So according to me, if somebody has like very light peach fuzz, I will not suggest them. I will not recommend them this permanent hair removal. If you have like very coarse hair, go for it. You just need a couple of sessions. You might see that, okay, you might get rid of all the coarse hair, but I think it can still trigger the same thing. I had a little bit of coarse hair. Now I would say in the beginning I only had like 20%. Now I have like 50% more coarse hair than where I started from. So that's pretty sad. So I did not have good experience with that. Anyway, this was my honest review, guys. This is not sponsored by Ideal Image at all. I genuinely wanted to give you this advice that if you have just a little bit of facial hair, don't go with this. Stick to your at-home things. And yeah. Ah, Chiku, my babu is back. I missed you, baby. Chiku, I'm just ending this video, babu. Here is Chiku. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked, please do not forget to hit the like button. Comment down below. And if you have any questions, I will answer it back in the comments. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed my channel till now, please do consider subscribing. Bye-bye. Take care. Love you all.